Extendable! Yes, we are looking at the Marvel Superhero Mashes Groot by Hasbro. Can we all just agree that Groot is pretty much the coolest? Can we? Well, I can, and I guess that's all that matters. Hasbro has obviously aligned their Groot figurine closer to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, while I certainly won't cry and lose much sleep over the fact he doesn't look like this. I can of course understand his artistic direction. At least I can see the comic book roots in his appearance. Get it? Because he's a tree! And for that I am thankful he has some original elements to his overall look. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do so happen to believe that Groot is the first in Hasbro's Marvel Mashes line that literally breaks the mold. His head sculpt is obviously utterly unique to himself, and gives me great hope that given that Hasbro loves to save money by reusing their previous molds, so to create a Groot variant won't take an entirely new mold. Groot's torso is elongated to give him his unique stance, and is finished off with sculpted tree bark details to the mold. His detachable limbs are ever so slightly smaller than that of a traditional masher, but this adds to Groot's look and makes him more compatible with the rest of the masher's toys. As is commonplace now, the upper arms are non-detachable, which creates that flush look, rather than acting on the ball point. Obviously this reduces their articulation down to just a 360 movement, but that lankier pose probably goes in Groot's favour more so than a detraction, although that wouldn't be my preferred choice. When I said he breaks the mold, he literally does. Groot doesn't have a set left arm, instead his arm can slide back and forth freely, which gives him the appearance of growth, one of his actual powers and a very accurate addition to him as a toy. The only drawback to his arm is that it can swivel so easily as well as slide back and forth. This means trying to pose him can be a bit tricky, not to mention it means he loses his balance very frequently. However, Hasbro deserves some major props for that work. To make it even better, they went so far as to add articulation to his fingers and thumb. This articulation allows his hand to not only open and close, but for each finger to very slightly rotate, which means his entire left hand is poseable. Another first for the Marvel Mashes line. This gives him unparalleled display purposes, and lets him double as a really nifty head scratcher. Groot's usefulness doesn't end there. He can model slightly out-of-date grapes, put your spare change in your money box, and even write you a letter of resignation. So long, lame-ass employment. Groot's only accessory is a bit of a stretched tree bark arm. This has the standard Mashes attachment plug, and is at least in keeping with Groot's tree growth theme. A mini Groot in a plant pot, or even just a plant pot, would have been a cool addition, though this isn't something to shake your head at. Also with Groot is the head and right arm of the Destroyer, one of Thor's baddies. But as you can see, he was no match for Groot, and much smaller than expected. To finish off Groot's look, he is covered head to toe with a light brown paint, because he looks like a tree, obviously, but to his chest and to the roots on his head there's dashes of green, giving a more textured, mossy appearance. The fact he looks like a tree is of course accurate to his character, but that does give him an unfair advantage when it comes to planking. Now I happen to be a Guardians of the Galaxy fanboy nerd geek, and if you watch my Rocket and Groot Mopies video, then you'll remember that this is a trait known as Ferbengurk, something I am rather proud of. It also means I am absolutely corrupt and biased, so if Groot is a part of something, I'm gonna like it, no matter how bad it might actually be. Saying that, Hasbro's Marvel Superhero Mashes Groot figurine is a refreshing addition to the Mashes figures, adding multiple brand new sculpts and molded fixtures to their toy line. The attention to detail in the figure itself is great, but it is Hasbro's willingness to do Groot properly and treat him as an individual character in the series that makes him excel. Again Hasbro, big props on the extendable arm and hand articulation. Groot shall metaphorically shake your hand. Be proud, good sirs. Be proud. Shake his hand. Chicken hand. Chicken hand. Chicken's hand. Chicken hand. Chicken's hand. Chicken hand. In the sand. Chicken sand. Chicken sand. Chicken sand. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with all the latest from my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram under Mini-Bloks. What else would it be? If you liked my video, please let me know in the comments below, and do check out my Marvel Superhero Mashes Spider-Man 2099 and Rhino and the Ant-Man video. Look at them! Aren't they just splendendous? That's a word. Till next time, make sure to keep it locked to Mini-Bloks for all your spelling and grammar needs.